Welcome back, freshwater fishing novices and new viewers. You might have noticed there was a slight hiatus in the freshwater fishing novice channel. You might be wondering what the heck I was up to. So instead of telling you, I just figured I'd show you. What you're about to watch, each section of footage is in chronological order. So it's interesting to see different weather patterns between these different sections of footage. It's also interesting, I thought, to notice how bare the leaves are in the beginning footage, and then the last footage that I have, how full the trees have come in just a matter of a month. So that's an interesting thing if you take note of the foliage in the background and how sparse or filled in it is by the end of it. So after this footage plays, I have a idea or theory that I came up with in this month while I was fishing. I just want to put it on video just in case I forget about it. That way I can rewatch this maybe and fire it back off in my neurons, and then I don't have to remember it. You know what I mean? I don't know. You'll figure it out when you get old. No, you won't. You won't figure it out by the time you get old. Wait to the end of the video, and I'm going to talk about this theory idea for fishing spawn / post spawn. So stick around to the end of the video for that theory idea if you want to increase your chances of catching a bass post spawn time of the year. This is what 14 to 16 mile an hour winds looks like on a paddleboard. I mean, it looks the same on a kayak. It's just, oh yeah, this is gonna be warm. I'm really hoping that back that way is more calm than this, but to get over there, well, I just got to struggle bust through this. Yeah! Got my nose dripping, or is it just water spraying up? Hi! 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 What'd you do on your days off? Oh, it was great. Got out, enjoyed the weather. Got to really take in nature. Oh, it's wind. Oh, it's wind. Can't reach a camera behind me. Why did I bother bringing with me? What song is this? So, this part is usually so choked out with lily pads, it's impossible to get back. Well, not impossible, but I never considered it. It's pretty shallow and weedy back here is what I'm noticing. These are all field notes for a future freshwater fishing novice to look back on and remember if Is that a fish? It is a fish. Oh, this is a bass. Hell yeah. Not so much wind this time. Oh, and of course I said that, I'm going into wind. There it is. A very big one. Too bad. There we go. Fish on. It doesn't feel bad, but I'm on a light rod. Oh, it's not too well, that's a good fish. Oh, That's a good fish. Holy that's it. No! Oh, this is a big bluegill. It's a really big bluegill. Oh boy. Bluegill. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. Am I catching all of these? No, stay out of the boat. I don't need you in the boat. Maybe it's the net that made that other one different. No, this one has treble hooks still. Some big pickerel in here. Stop. That's another big. Oh. I should have turned my camera on for this one. Oh geez, I want that in there. All right. It's a pretty good fish. I'm just gonna let this fish get right back in because I had it out too long. All right. I hope that fish is okay. Now we're gonna start recording when I'm casting. Holy, that's a big pickerel. Oh. He'll eventually cut the line himself. Maybe. All right, buddy. Mouth. Got it. Oh, yeah. Don't flick water in my face, you dickhead. Okay, you're the one who ate it, you dumb. Stop. Well, that's a big pickerel. I don't like these things. All right, you stinky pickerel, get the hell out of here. There we go. Oh my God, it's a bass. Thank you, Mr. Bass. Your second bass. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Bass. Bye-bye. Oh. Yeah. Get in here, dummy. Either this one's following me around, and this place has an amazing amount of large pickerel. Now I think the problem is pickerel is so big. There we go. Oi! What are you thinking, buddy? That one's fat. That's a mama. I guess even if you don't like pickerel, when they're big, at least you're catching big fish. What could be said about those catches? Bass, bluegill, and unfortunately my friend the pickerel. The pickerel. Eastern chain pickerel. Let's get right to the theory idea I've had about fishing spawn, post spawn. I didn't notice it until I put this lure on, and it is soft body fluke. Pop it up right here. Very simple soft body fluke, plastic, your fluorocarbon monofilament line, straight to a EWG extra wide gap hook, 3/0. So that is the size 3/0 that you want. It's got enough weight to have it sink down. You could go 4/0. It will just make it fall a little bit more. So depending on the soft body fluke that you use, the brand, it's going to have different buoyancy. So you're going to have to tweak that. 3/0 isn't this be-all, end-all. I put the 3/0 on and it doesn't work like I want on certain soft plastic flukes. So you're going to have to play around and figure out which, okay, with the Zoom Super Fluke and the 3/0 hook I know works. That's what I use. That's the lure that I had luck. Now, I was throwing a worm, had a little bit of luck. Fish were hitting it, but not really committing to it. Okay, maybe too subtle. I had success in the channel where the water was more rapid with a jerk bait, so I was thinking that kind of rapid movement, maybe that's gonna work in here. Cove area where it's flat. Where I threw the worm, shallow, I spooked something big earlier. So I wanted to see if I could throw something back in there, maybe a little easier. And not that the worm and the fluke are any different in size or the same length, but the fluke, when it hits the water and you let it sink, you can tap it and it goes back and forth like a fleeing fish, or like a larger predator going for fry. So what I did is I tossed it in shallow where I thought that big fish was, or where I saw the splash, and a whole bunch of little small dots. So what those were, I didn't realize that at the moment, but fry. Those were the babies of whatever that big fish was. So that big fish, what I didn't know was going to happen was, I'm like, oh, I spooked it. So I let it chill for a second. I started retrieving it, and it just gets hammered. What that was is the big fish thought my lure was going after the fry. It spooked the fry got scared, and then I waited a second and my lure started moving. So the fry are still scattering, and then the big fish is like, no, not my babies, hits my lure. I didn't know that was what was happening, but after I did it 5, 7, 10 more times, and I got hit 6, 7 times out of the 10, I was like, okay, I think this is what's happened. So every time I saw like little like those are little fish, that means they got spooked by something. I throw my lure in there real quick, and that was producing as well. So keep an eye out for, if you have the fluke on. I was using a white Zoom Super Fluke 3/0 extra wide gap hook, Gamakatsu, 10-pound fluorocarbon on a medium spinning rod. That's it. Throw it out, bang. So that's the technique that you can try when it gets tough. If it's something you can target, if you can find those little fry spark, it's something to target. So keep in mind that these bass are trying to protect their fry. They're not trying to eat, so they're more in a protective mode. So you got to get in there and kind of stir it up with the fry if you can, or like really disturb what's happening. All right, I hope that helps. I'm not saying you keep the fish. I don't think it's not legal up here yet. Check your regulations. Don't keep the fish if they're spawning, bedding, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that's illegal around the country. I'm not a lawyer. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week.